Good morning. It is 6:28 a.m. on Friday, March 16th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Um I actually am still operating on a sleep deficit just cuz Luna got me up kind of early this morning. So strictly speaking, I didn't actually just get up. It wasn't so much that um, there was like some big problem as much as she was ready to go outside and it was early. And then once I was up, even though I was tired, I didn't feel like I could really get back to sleep. And so on and so on. I will say was a little bit less, anxious. I didn't have difficulty sleeping like I did the night before. Um, Luna, is still, dealing with some stuff. And we still got our appointment on Sunday to hopefully we can try to figure it out. But I did basically get to where, even though she's gotten a little bit stubborn about eating, um, I, I made up some liquid food that I can squirt in her mouth with a syringe. So she's, uh, uh, I can at least make sure she's getting a little bit of nutrition because I think part of what was happening is that, when uh, all she was ever eating was the cheese that I used to give her the medication, like that's not good for her tummy, and it might have been a little bit of a vicious cycle. You know what I mean? Like if her stomach doesn't feel good, and that's why she doesn't want to eat, then only giving her things that are going to upset her stomach. Mm. Anyway, so just having that idea uh, made me feel a little better, and the truth is that like she's still other than sometimes not feeling good in a way that she needs these painkillers and being stubborn about eating. I mean, there's quite a lot of the time where it's like she looks up at me and yeah, she's still there. She's with me. She's into it, but it's just a struggle. But I guess what I'm just trying to say is that I'm a little bit less anxious than I was the night before. I'm a little concerned that I might be coming down with something, but this is an ongoing thing. It's that time of year, and I've talked already, I think, before about feeling like I'm sort of constantly on the verge of getting sick without ever really tipping over. And just having a couple of nights in a row where I don't get enough sleep is probably not going to help that. But we'll see. So, I mean, I definitely have to go into work this morning, but we'll uh, you know, obviously play it by ear if I start feeling worse. But usually the pattern is like once I've first gotten up, I feel like I'm more sick, and then once I finally kind of get up and moving and get out the door, I just like realize, oh yeah, I'm actually fine. So we'll see. Mike and I recorded for talking about Survivor last night. It was nice to have that on schedule, like rather than falling behind. And so I'm also glad for it to be just about the weekend again, even though this was an odd week. What with working from home on Tuesday with the whole nor'easter and everything. Today is Friday, right? Yeah, God, suddenly I just had this horrible paranoid thought that it was actually just Thursday. um, yeah, the working from home day on Tuesday definitely disrupted my normal sense of like what day of the week is it. Oh man, yeah. So I need to make some tea. I think tea is good. Um, I'm excited too, just because not only did we have great so many levels session on Wednesday, but also we should be playing Cursive Strahd tomorrow. I love that. I love that Dungeons and Dragons stuff. That just makes me think, like I don't have a lot to say about this, and I'm not actually sure what originated it specifically, but it seemed like there was a lot of discussion online yesterday about the quote D&D community. And I don't know if someone with any relevance at all said otherwise, but it seemed like a lot of people online were talking yesterday about how the D&D community can be a lot bigger than just, say, people who regularly play Dungeons and Dragons, because there's a lot of these shows like Critical Role and Dice Camera Action and Acquisitions Incorporated and all of these other shows, like our show, that we do those, and people, because there's a lot of people who might enjoy the concept of it, but maybe they don't have a group of their own to play with, or they're just enthusiasts and like they don't want to play, they want to just observe. And I don't know if someone was trying to tell them that they don't count as part of the community. I don't know. But a lot of people were trying to talk about how they say, yeah, does include all of those people, and we shouldn't be gatekeepers and try to tell people they don't belong in a community. And I'm like, yeah, I can get behind that. Anyway, I gotta finish getting ready for work so I can try to be a human being today, and I will talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.